Alright, so you see, it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm probably going to take another good bit of time before I come back again. But here we go again. Shattuck, Sin, Nate does stuff. Anyways, so in this one, our teammate was playing Orcs and was completely oblivious to... Look at this, watch this. 1, 2, at least 3 people. He gets one of them, somehow manages to get 2 before they finish him. Okay, this clip here is very special to me. Not because of Shattuck getting that kill, that was nice though, but it's because of who gets this ace, okay? This person that, our Ash, then got me. Then, but he got the buck. Then he gets Shattuck and the Maverick, which finishes off the other person. Look at his name. Nutrag. Alright, and in this one I get a nice kill on Snake, and then I am still just waiting at this door because they're all there. Hit Nomad, shoot the shock drone because I saw it move. Then I somehow, I'm not even sure how I do it, but I managed to get her with this shot right here. No, this one. Yeah, take her out, and then Twitch gets me. And for this one, it was a nice clutch shared between both Shattuck and Sin. Sin managed to slip past Clash, knife Scopos, then knife the Clash, manages, almost stabbed Shattuck, but manages to get him up. And then he completely blunders everything that just happened by throwing a flashbang that flashes both of them. Gets killed. Shattuck goes to go and try and stop the Capcan from defusing, and then just gives us just enough time to win the round. Good job, guys. Alright, so with this one, I flanked, and I snuck up on Thermite here. Then Sin manages to take one out. I suck at aiming, but I was able to get him with my pistol, and we won that round. Alright, entirely different match now, and Sin starts it off strong, getting himself a kill, and I'm trying to watch the skylight here, not able to get a good angle. But then later on, Nate is able to take one out himself. Me and Shattuck are still over in the same area, and I decide to go around this way. Heard some movement, so I hop out the window. That guy's right there on his cams. I and pretty much everybody else except for Shattuck dies to the Twitch, but Shattuck is able to get her with some callouts from Sin. He's able to get her while I'm trying to find her on cams. So I didn't actually see what happened, but right here on the match recap, or replay, you can see what happened. He shot through the bar after being yelled at continuously by Sin. Okay, and with this one, Sin almost immediately gets a pick with a personal favorite of his, the SMG-11. And then I go to find where the shooting was, and I find it was that window right there. And I get one of the luckiest shots I've hit, like ever. A headshot through the wall. I was ecstatic about that, but that's all there was for that clip. Alright, so for this one, I don't remember what I was doing there. I think I was shooting at something that I saw. But anyways, I stand up here, get a headshot on Monty, which was nice if I do say so myself. I don't like to toot my own horn, but that was pretty good. Then I make a small rotate after reloading, right there. And I'm going to see who's here, and it's Blackbeard. These enemies were running shields. But he manages to get away from me. I tried to hit him with his impact. I don't think I did, but I tried. He threw a frag behind me, and then I'm going to try and get behind him here. But as soon as I hop out, Nate manages to get him with a shotgun. Nice. He tried to flashbang me. That was a lion. And I go to flank, and they all bum rush him. He manages to get Nate, but our teammate got him. Alright, this one's a short clip, but I just got to give Sin his props here. He managed to get that headshot. But then, later that round, our Thermite manages to clutch up so hard. Look at this. Insane peak, by the way. That was 1. That's 2. And then with only seconds to spare, he manages to get Mozzie. Okay, for this one, I really only included it because 1, Nate gets a kill, and 2, I just love the way that Snake runs. It's hilarious to me. But anyway, that happens. Pretty much everyone is dead. I run in only just to die, but then our Jackal manages to win the round. And you can see right about here, this stupid little run, that I die, and then he manages to get the kill. Alright, here's some Cav gameplay where They TK'd Zero for whatever reason. I hear a barricade get broken, and I'm not sure where, but it turns out it was this one right here on the left, and I managed to just... There goes Dynamo's head like that, and then I'm just sitting here holding this angle for an extended period of time. Fortunately, I don't react fast enough. Osa runs past, but then our Thunderbird manages to get the Jackal, but Osa gets her, and then I think Osa also gets Echo, but I see that no one's over there, so I'm just going straight this way, and I managed to get both of them. I'm not even sure how I did it, but I did. Alright, and then for this one, Nate gets an almost immediate headshot, which is honestly just common for him. But one of them disconnected and then reconnected. And then in a play mirroring... Fuck. Now, what I was trying to say without the stroke was, in a play mirroring the one from earlier, I hop out the window, take out Knock, although I was able to aim a lot better before. I died, but then Nate... Later on, he gets another headshot and is just wiping people out. And then Ace comes up and they trade kill for the win. And bravo, Nate. Now, in this one, Sin gets a cav interrogation, which allows me to just fire out this window blindly and manage to take out Dekebi. I already knew she was there, I didn't know exactly where. This is, I think, later in that match. The enemies are running mostly shields. I go this way, trying to sneak up on them. I take one of them out. I throw my nitro cell, hoping it'll go in the hallway. It sticks to the wall that I stand next to, and I accidentally ended myself. And we lost. Alright, in this one I'm playing Ram, and Nate almost immediately gets an amazing headshot with the SMG 12. Then Sin follows it up with a kill as Zofia. And me and, I think that was Shattuck. The two of us are over here. Our random takes out two of them in rapid succession. 2 headshots. I go over here, I bust up that camera, and then Aruni shoots through the wall at me. I try to hit her, but I can't. But then, taking a second, I wait to see where everyone's shooting at, and then I take one of my first real attempts at a pre-fire, and it works out. Okay, and in this clip I'm playing as this character again, I forget her name, but I'm watching the stairs because someone came into the main doors, and I see somebody go through that door there, and also somebody marked. So I creep downstairs, and I manage to see him, and again, I know I can't aim, but I somehow managed to get a headshot on him. Lucky shot, honestly. But then nothing else really happens for a little bit, and we're gonna fast forward over to when Sin gets a kill on Maverick, and I see this little area made by Ram. I'm like, oh, okay. So I go this way, Sin gets a C4 kill, and then Ram is just right here. I just take her head off. So, somebody mentioned that Snake was out this way, so I hop out and look for him, but I don't see him, and as I'm running back, I saw his head on the stairs. Then I tell all of my team where he's at, all of them peek out and just start blind firing into that general area, and Sin manages to get him. Good job, buddy. Alright, more Malusi stuff. Yeah, I remembered her name. But right here, I see them, and I managed to take out Sledge. And then, I think that was Snake who hopped through there, but instead of fighting him head on, I decided to reposition, which was a good idea on my part. So I go around, and I just kind of skipped through most of the running. So I get over here, and I end up in a little gunfight, a little tussle with Glaz. And I take him out efficiently, if I do say so myself. Again, I don't like to do that, but I take him out. After that, I hold this angle longer than Putin's held office in Russia before seeing that Sin was making his way over there. So I follow up and manage to take out Ace just barely, but Sin, that's not Sin. Tachanka gets taken out by Snake, and then Snake sneaks up on me. Frost gets a kill. That was Sin. And then Frost, the absolute legend here, manages to take out Snake. Easy peasy, and won the match because of that. Yes, look at me, a veteran Siege player, still falling for the most basic of Frost mats. But anyways, Nate gets taken out by Cade, and I get a neat two-piece, which is rare for me, especially because they're both headshots. But anyways, I take out whoever that was, and only moments later, Sin gets taken out just before I'm able to take out Fenrir. And then I can't remember what happens for the rest of the round. Alright, in this clip I get another good double headshot little two-piece with Snake. I don't even know how I got that second one. But anyways, just Capcan left. Me and Nate heading upstairs. I do a quick little scan of the area and I'm like, oh, he's over here. He's got to be laying down. But then he takes out Sin, and I'm shooting in that area. He wasn't there. And then I managed to find him, but he gets me first. And then right after, Nate takes him out. Watch this.
Friendly mission successful.
Alright, this one was a really recent clip of me and Shattuck on the team against Nate and Sin. And we're just planning to rush. And I rush into the bathroom, and I see that someone reinforced that wall. I'm like, oh crap, we gotta hurry up. And he was like, no, let me smash it. I was like, no, I got this. I blow it open, accidentally killing Nate. And then we rush in, and Sin's just there. Almost takes out Shattuck, but I chase him. Little exchange there, and he just barely missed, just barely avoided getting smacked by the hammer. Spins around, pistol whips him. Well, didn't pistol whip him, but it takes him out with a pistol. And then I chase him down again. I'd planned to mess with him for a little while longer, but I just wanted to win, so I shot him a bunch. It was funny. Okay, this one was an older clip, but these first two little sections are just to show that Sin gets taken out by Snake, and then our random also gets taken out by the Snake. We're on the stairs, and I take out Glaz, and then somehow IQ, another two-shot double kill, or sorry, headshot double kill when Snake gets me. Alright, that's just some Glaz gameplay, because I do really well with snipers. Anyways, to start it off, I get a headshot kill on this Thorn right about here, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I take her out. And then Nate follows that up with a headshot kill of his own. There it is. Following that, Nate gets taken out, which is not good, but then our random pops off, takes out both Vigil and Wamai, I think that's his name, and then I, piggybacking off of that, am able to get Legion. Alright, as of me recording this audio, this clip and the next one were just from yesterday. So we had this neat little idea while playing Unranked that we'd all just grab shotguns and hide here. Because why not? We just felt like it. So we're all just hiding here. I tell Shattuck to look towards the wall because he had a laser on his gun. So this is why I'm looking up at him right there, and he just shoves his head into the corner back there. And then we're waiting. You see the 3 alibi clones there were set up by Sin as like an early warning, just so we'd know if the bad guys were coming anywhere near us. It doesn't work, but it was a neat idea. And of course I have my spare I have my spare router down. And yeah, see, it is gone. But anyway, so we're sitting here, we're waiting, and after our arcade dies here in a minute, that's when the fun stuff starts.
Gotcha, bitch!
1 op 4 remaining.
Administering first aid.
Friendly victorious. Hostile eliminated.
Alright, this is once we end up back on defense. Or, no, this was the round after the last one. And, we're just setting up that area. That's where we were going to hide. We were going to hide in construction. But then we were like, wait, we could hide in the room beside it. So they make a rotate. I come back. I shoot that little bit because it's unsatisfactory to look at. I don't like it. But anyways, place my jammers where they need to be. And we set up this little hiding spot for us. Somehow none of the drones relayed any of the information of what we were doing to anybody. They brought a shield. Not just a shield, like 3 shields, just to try and counter the amount of shotguns that we had. But unfortunately for them, it doesn't work. And you'll see that here in a minute once we decide that we're going to rush out, which is when they plant. We had discussed it beforehand. Whenever they plant, we just rush site. And that's what we were going to do. And you get to see that here in a couple of moments.
Op 4 last stop standing. Diffuser located. Protect the bombs. Disable the bomb diffuser. Good work. Mission successful.
Bingo, bango, bongo, bish, bash, bosh.
Everyone, if you watched this far, once again, I'd like to thank you. And all of the subscribers that I have, I want to thank all of you because, like I said before, I never even expected this channel to get past 10. And the fact that we're almost at 100 already is crazy. I'm trying to have to figure out something that I'm going to do for 100 subscribers. But I just want to thank everybody, all my viewers, all of the like 7 people that watch these videos. Thank you. All of the subscribers that tune in, thank you. All of my friends that I get to play with and get these clips from, thank you. And I just want to remind everyone to, even in tough times, keep putting your best foot forward. Do your very best every chance you get. Okay? Because that's what I'm trying to do for all of you. That's what you should do for your family, for your friends, for everyone around you, really. And just like before, accept the past, live today, and rule tomorrow. Love you.